Ladies and gentlemen, I know there is always a tendency for people to look at the light whenever they come to our programs. But with the consciousness that time is important, we have to start. And at this time, we are going to start this program. So, as is usual, we will normally start with prayers. Hari Om, Hari Om. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sithaya Patiye Namah Lokabhiramam Ramarangadhiram Rajivanetram Raghuvansanantam Karunyahotam Karanam Karantam Shri Ramchandram Sharanam Prapadhye Ram Nam Narikesari Kanak Kasipu Kalika Japak Jan Prahalad Jami Pali Kali Sursal राम नाम को लूट है लूट सके तो लूट अंत काल पछताएगा जब प्राण जाएगी छूट सियापति रामचंद्र की जय उमापति महादेव की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय सियावर रामचंद्र की जय शरण प्रभु. It is a great privilege to welcome each and every one of you here. This program represents our most important exercise to raise funds for the Nirvana Humanitarian Foundation. Over the years, Nirvana is now 5 years old, and we are very proud for many of the achievements that we have made. Later, when you shall have read our magazines, which are on the way, you'll realize the contribution that this organization is making to this community and also to our people back home. Our work, however, can never be complete without the kind of support that we receive from the community at large. And for that, we are extremely thankful. The mere fact that you are here to support this program is testimony to the kind of support that we normally get from our community. And we wish to thank you very much. It doesn't take very much to do humanitarian work. One small cup of coffee that you normally pour down the sink, the value of it can feed a child in India, and as a matter of fact, the whole family for one day, if you think about it. The food that you will throw away in the garbage could probably feed 3 families in Africa. The New York Times newspaper that you read could probably provide enough for an eye examination for a child in Bangladesh. So think about these things. One of the greatest things that we can do in this world is to reach out to our fellow human beings, especially those who are in need. And in this world of ours where there are over 5 billion people, you are better off in this country, even how much you may complain, than nearly 3 billion in this world. You are better off. And when we receive contributions from you, it is indeed a blessing. And we thank you very much. We do not charge very much to come into our programs. As a matter of fact, many people have been saying, why do we just charge $10 when every other program is charging $15 and $20? We want to reach out to the community simply because we need you to help the poor and the downtrodden. This evening, we have a wonderful program. The whole aim is, as I said, to raise funds for people in Guyana and people even over here. In last year alone, in the last 16 months, Nirvana Humanitarian Foundation contributed $25,000 to different communities in this country and also in India and in Caribbean. So we depend upon you very much for this kind of support. Our programs are all very, very clean because this organization is involved in the promotion of culture, and culture in the purest form. This evening, we are featuring Tulsidas, one of the greatest dramas that you'll have the privilege to see. Most of the artists on stage are children and individuals who belong to the foundation, and also those who are sympathetic to the cause. I have had the privilege to ask one of the outstanding sons of Guyana to be here this evening. Normally he needs no introduction because he is so outstanding in what he does. He is one of the most outstanding exponents of Ramcharitmanas in this part of the world, and we feel very proud of him. Our association is more than 20 years, and indeed he is a proud son of the soil where we were born. Ladies and gentlemen, to grace this occasion, to open our program, I ask my brother, Panditji Shri Prakash Desai. A hand for Panditji.
प्रेम से बोलो संत तुलसीदास की। नमस्ते परम ब्रह्म, नमस्ते परमात्मने, निर्गुण शान्तं सर्वगतं सूक्ष्मम् परं ब्रह्म सनातनम् राजीवलोचनं रामं प्रणमामि जगत्पतिम् भज मन नारायण नारायण भज मन नारायण नारायण क्या हंसना क्या रोना बदले होगा वही जो होना भज मन नारायण नारायण भज मन नारायण My most beloved brothers and sisters, this is a very special evening for us all. This is not simply another program that the Indian community has for entertainment, but to my mind, it's a historic event, and I want to personally congratulate this group for making this possible. The name Tulsidas is now synonymous with Rama, our Lord. And those of us who have studied his most important texts, the Ramcharitamanas, will definitely not long after realize that Tulsidas ji is not only a poet, but indeed he's a master philosopher, he's a teacher, and definitely an altruistic man. That is, he's concerned of the welfare of others. To my mind, if at all we want guarantee for spiritual success, then Ramcharitamanas, his most popular work, is a unique package offered to all of us. From birth, Tulsidas ji struck this world. And in this play you're going to see, you will be amazed to know what a great man traversed this earth. Today, as we do his katha, Ram's katha rather, we call his name so many times. We refer to him as the great poet. We say in our discussions, Tulsidas ji said, through the eyes of Tulsi. And what is most heartening is, he does not only write of Rama, but he gives his own education to all of us. When we look at these verses of Ramayana, we find that Tulsidas ji is particularly interested in our welfare. Although he writes of Ram, isn't it surprising that the first verse of his Ramayana he dedicates to his teacher, the Guru, as if to say, oh man, for us to bridge this gap between man and God, there must be the influence and impact of the Guru. This is the first of why Tulsidas ji wrote. And I can just imagine how thoughtful he was in selecting these words to begin an epic which the world today will bow. Bandav Guru Padama Paraga Bandav Guru And he punctuates these words with tremendous feeling of love and adoration for the teacher. And hence, throughout the writings, my dear brothers and sisters, we do not find here a narration of Ram's katha as such. But there are very important and pivotal points which will be guides for us to traverse this religious path. I am sure tonight, after witnessing this beautiful drama, We will become even more interested in Tulsidas, his life and his teachings. When he was born, at birth, he struck the world with amazement. He did not cry like the ordinary little babies, the cry that mothers look forward so much to listening to. Instead of a cry, this little baby uttered the name Ram. As such, he was called Ram Bola. That was his name. And then later years, after meeting with the saints, they changed his name to Tulsi. In this very beautiful vision, the master, teacher and philosopher reminds us of the purpose of life. And he cautions, do not get entangled in this physical world. Do not be devoured by Maya. And very sweetly he says, Chhod jhamela chhute jagga kah gaye das. Chhod jhamela chhute jagga kah gaye das. पार लगाए एक पद में तुलसी के रघुवीर फूल झमेला झूठे जग का कह गए दास कबीर पार लगाए एक पद में तुलसी के रघुवीर one can speak volumes on Tulsidas. We are very proud to be in an age where the Ramayana impacts us today as it did in the 17th century. I hope and pray that this program will bring you tremendous happiness and inspiration. Be proud to be owners of Tulsi. The world admires him today, so many thousands of hundreds of years after his death. We are still remembering him. My final song is one very popular. He's the teacher, he's the guru, and he has allowed us to enjoy the wealth of Ram's love. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। वस्तु अमोलक दी मेरे सतगुरु, वस्तु अमोलक मेरे सतगुरु, कृपा कर अपनायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जग में सभी खवायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, राम रतन धन पायो, राम रतन धन पायो, राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। खर्चे न कूटे चोर न लूटे, खर्चे न कूटे चोर न लूटे, खर्चे न कूटे चोर न लूटे, दिन दिन बढ़त समायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, राम रतन धन पायो, राम रतन धन पायो, राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। I thank you very much, my dear brothers and sisters. I know you will enjoy this evening's program, but permit me on your behalf to thank the sponsors, the Nirman Group, for this wonderful effort they're making to bring back as fresh as ever the life and teachings of Tulsidas. Let's give them a very big round.
We could not have asked a more dynamic, erudite individual than Sri Prakash Ji, who has this compelling, mellifluous voice, so captivating to audiences and satsangs and congregations in the Caribbean in particular. We are very grateful. I wish to thank him very much for his effort, and I want to tell you one thing. Anytime I have asked him to do something for Nirvana, he is always there. And when I asked him, without even blinking an eye, he said, I will be there. I wish you give him another big hand for the promotion and propagation of Indian culture, and in particular Sanatana Dharma. Thank you very much, my brother. As we are about to make way for the program, normally when we have our vote of thanks, people are gradually trickling out. We are blessed to be helped by many, many people. This is what makes Nirvana so successful in its activities. While the stage is being prepared for Tulsidas, I'll ask the secretary of the organization, Bahin Parvati Tesing, one of the most committed, dedicated, indefatigable worker that we have in the organization. As a matter of fact, she is one of the co-founders. Without Parvati Tesing and Ramesh Devchan, this organization can hardly function. Please give them a very, very big hand. Later I'll tell you a bit more of Ramesh. But Bahin Parvati, aye.
Thank you. As our president just said, towards the end everybody tends to go off, and there are many people we'd like to thank. First of all, we'd like to thank you, the audience, for showing up here this evening. Without you, our program would not be a success. I hope that you appreciate all the efforts that all these technical difficulties there, that all these actors have put in over several months. They've all been practicing, learning lines, reaching every day, every 3 or 4 days a week to rehearse their lines and to put whatever you are going to see here this evening to perfection. And please, if you give them an applause. As you said, we're setting up the minds backstage. Anyway, we'd like to thank all those who have prepared snacks for this evening's performance. All our advertisers, the magazines are out there, so please take one, give it to your friends, and there's so many people to thank, and you know, we'd like to just let everybody know that if you've made an effort to be part of this organization and you have helped in any way, we'd like to thank you. To the parents of some of these children who are performing here, it was a tremendous sacrifice on their behalf to get their kids to us all the time for rehearsal, and we really, really appreciate it. And we'd like to thank them, especially Nari and Lalita and their families. Nalini, who travels all the way from the Bronx, was coming almost for every rehearsal. We'd like to thank her and her family also. Our brother Shivraj, who is the director and also an actor. Most importantly, we'd like to thank our brother Sam, whose place we have been using throughout the rehearsal. And as you all know, Nirvana does not have a place. We attend different different members' home when we have meetings and so on. So we'd like to thank all those who have participated in any way, and enjoy the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bahin Parvati. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are set, and I hope you're going to enjoy this wonderful play, Tulsidas. Sit back and just look.
Huh? Yeah, like we gotta like gotta see every shot you like that. So I like to first you just set it up. I mean just do the switch on, get switch on start. You go on, there you go on, there you go on the back.
May kampala naman
Well,
lang
you
to.
can play is that.
Or you
When
get
there, ring them up.
Keep them back.
But where you can
catch
where you can bring them on here, hook them up.
He stole our Murti and ran away with it. Murti? What Murti? Yesterday around Murti. Did you steal it? Yes, he snatched it from the temple. Okay, let me hear what he has to say. Did you steal it?
No, Baba.
It's a lie. You didn't steal it from the temple. Did you take it to the temple?
Yes, I didn't steal it.
He's lying. What do you mean?
Baba, I have no one to call my home. I want to get against heat. My parents are dead. I have no one to cook. My parents are not home. One day, I had nothing to eat. I was very hungry. I cried every day. But no one gave me anything. I cried and cried. My mother got the better of me and something and saw me and she gave me this monkey.
It's a lie. Let me hear him out.
I took the monkey and started walking to the empty ground. And gradually, I ran away. Then,
What happened then?
they snapped me.
Okay. He's telling a lie. He took it from the temple. Okay, Vita. Tell me the truth. Are you sure you did not steal it? Or was it given to you? Speak! Speak, you rascal! This movie, no one should lie about. He did admit taking it from the temple. Do you admit taking it from the preacher's school? Follow? Okay. The Murti will remain with this boy. What's wrong with that Murti? I think I have been justice. You are the one who stole the Murti. You should be considered the not him. You may leave now. Now. Rita, this Murti was given to you when you were in great hunger and you were helped. Maybe it's 3 rounds work that you can reach me. Rita, this ashram never refuses anyone. From today, you can stay here and consider this your home. I will also teach you to read and write. Rita, this Murti must always be an inspiration to you. You must never part. Rita. Well, we ourselves take care of everything. The cleaning, the cooking, nothing too much. But I want you to do me a special favor every day. You see that Tulsidas down there?
Yes.
I want you to water it to me every day. I normally do it, but I'm getting old now. So,
Don't worry, Baba. I'll take care of that.
Acha, here's the coverage. You can start now. I will go prepare some golden food for you.
Where did he come from? Who's he? What's he doing here? Look at his clothes. Who told him to go wetter than Tulsi? I don't know. Maybe he's looking for a bucket. What's your name?
I don't have any.
You don't have a name. You call him no name. Ain't no name, no name.
Oh, I know my children.
We don't know him.
What?
He doesn't have a name.
Come, Beta. Is it true you don't have a name? Acha, don't be so sad. As I say, your duty is to water the Tulsi plant. So, from today, I call you Tulsidas.
Tulsidas?
Ah, Beta.
My name is Tulsidas.
And then, Gopi, from today we have a new friend. And I want you to make him happy. And this season must not continue. Okay? Come, Beta.
Oh, hey.
Ours should have been a yesterday's meeting. Before the rain, before the pain, before the sun slipped by a cloud and died, before we planned and failed and planned again, before we stepped too far and put our feet in clay, the clay of desire, the clay of need, the clay of yesterday's hope, of today's fear. Fear to love again, to let go again, to be crazily, deliriously in love again. Ours should have been a yesterday's meeting. Wow, my first poem.
Ours should have been a yesterday's meeting. Before the rain, before the... This is a poem!
My first one.
You are writing poem? You are a poet!
What's what are you talking about?
Tulsidas is a poet?
What? He's a poet?
Here, look at this.
This is what you call a poem?
Why? What's wrong with it?
This is a poem.
Why, what's wrong?
When one writes a poem, he's considered to be a scholar. A scholar is brilliant. His way of writing and talking tells you that he's someone with much intelligence. The words, the way it's written, it doesn't give much of a hint that the person who wrote this poem had any intelligence.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say, I'm saying that the poem is too simple. You have to learn to write in the style of the learned people.
What's going on, my children?
Mama, this poem, Tulsidas has written it.
Ah, what a lovely poem. At least the people would understand it. Thank you, Baba.
That's why it's not a poem. It's too simple. The language of the poem must be of such width above the standard of the native language, so that the poet will be respected both for his choice and his style of poetry.
But it's the people who have to read the poem. If they don't understand what they're reading, then how are they going to respect the poet? I wrote in that style so that the theme and the message of the poem can reach the ordinary people who we deal with in everyday life.
That's how you see it. But someone with intelligence should always keep a standard above the average.
Why argue, my children? Tulsidas is right. When one takes a position like that, not know what he's doing so his work can reach the people. If someone is to go about their way teaching where someone will have difficulty in understanding, then it will only be wasting time. Thank you, Baba.
Ah, Baba is right. You must understand.
It will be put in one day, Swami, and you see that I am right.
When that day comes, we'll see. But today, I approve of Tulsidas' writing. Beta, keep up the good work. And then,
I am so glad Baba has put me a writing. Maybe when I want a nice poem, I come to you.
and of that I assure you.
Here is one. Me and you and me, together we'll be for all eternity.
Wow, that's nice, Gopi. I'm going up to the river for a bath. I'll see you later.
चंदा फीका फीका है
सारे चंदा की रात में तेरा वो मेरी नैया कबूल के भैया
ओ तेरी नैया के नाम के भैया तेरी नैया के नाम के भैया
What a sweet voice you have.
Thank you.
You seem to be carrying a lot of weight. What's in here?
It's milk. I normally fetch milk from across the river.
Do you normally sing like that when you fetch your milk?
Yes. I'm very fond of poems and singing. And so whenever I'm doing my chores, I normally sing or recite a poem. But how did you know to decide so accurate as what I was doing?
Well, I love poetry too. I write poems whenever I have the time. So when I heard your singing, I couldn't help but play. But why does a beautiful girl like you have to travel all this distance stuff, Dinda?
Well, my father is sick most of the time. And my brother never likes to do anything. Besides, I like doing it.
Do you go for milk every day?
Yes.
And how far do you live from here?
A few corners from the ashram. Where do you live?
I live at the ashram. Swami brought me up from very small.
Swami and my father are very good friends.
What's your name?
My name is Ratna. What is yours?
Tulsidas. Ratna. On seeing you, my heart skips a beat. There's a curious feeling inside the audience. Your beauty radiates like the sun's rays and it struck me with all its glory. I think the rest of my day will be much easier after seeing you.
You're flattering me.
Ratna, would you wait till here tomorrow?
Yes.
I'll see you tomorrow then. Bye.
Ratna! Mother Ratna! Where's my milk? I'm ready to drink it now.
Here, every day, Ratna, honey. Isn't there anything else you can ask for?
My loving sister, how do you want me to be big and strong? To protect you and keep me in good shape for my hobby.
Father is sick most of the time, and all you do for the morning is to sit and admire your mother. Where is Wesley when you want you?
My sister, Wesley quality. I have the motivation to train. But one day I'll be a top wrestler. And then you'll be proud of me. I know I'm not proud of you, but I'd be afraid of your brother.
No one troubles me. So you don't have to be afraid of anybody. Look at you. Big, strong man. Father is sick, and also age is catching up with you. And instead of you going to work, so sitting around in the house, you're admiring your body on a daily basis.
If you continue to fire like this, you'll get old before your time. You're young and beautiful. You have a long, prosperous life ahead of you. You have to make preparations for that. Like farming and meat, you're making much of a preparation. Ah, come on, don't cry. You'll get old before your time passes. Look, take this. Ah, you don't worry. I'll try my best. Come on, go on, do it.
Hey, Guru, Guru, Guru! Poem. Someone writes poems. Poems, nice things. People write things in words only.
So what's so nice about that?
What it tells you? Tulsidas was not this morning. Guru is really nice. Says writing because of the people.
So it's Tulsidas,
Poem.
poet? Yes, poet. So that's what you come shouting about?
I also made a poem. It's me and you and me, together we'll be for all eternity.
What? You and me? You and me? What? Oh, come on, let's have more like a practice.
We have time now.
Yes, come on. Tulsidas is not my son. I saved him many years ago from people who accused him of stealing his steel armor. But in fact, it was given to him. I brought him here and taught him. Until now, he's writing a poem. Just now, I have learned to adore him like my own son. Now the time has come for me to manage on this book. I have no objection in agreeing to the wedding of Tulsidas and that man. Let me say so. I'm so happy. Papa, when that time comes, my heart will burst with joy, but my eyes will flow with tears continuously. It will be like walking with the most precious thing in one's possession. Gee, maybe I'll have to say the same thing. Leave that for when the day comes. I'll leave that with you. Leave it? Why don't you still listen to the ceremony? It will begin just now. Look, they're almost ready. Tulsidas will start at any time. I'll choose.
My dear brothers and sisters, I take this opportunity with great honor in accepting the sacred duties entrusted upon me by my Guruji Swami Narharika. That is, the duties of priest of this holy ashram. Today I'll talk about Sri Ram and his devoted wife Sita before they were married. The first time Sri Ram had set his eyes upon the beautiful Sita was in the garden of King Janak, Sita's father. Sita was picking flowers in the garden, and coincidentally, Sri Ram was also sent there for the same purpose. They saw each other, and from then their relationship blossomed. Ram Ram.
My eyes look over tears when you leave this dance. I'll go down very quickly. Acha, I'll tell Tulsidas later on in the day. Tell Yan to invite you. Place one of these.
surprised to see you in the ashram today. Talk to Swami about what?
Well, I told Babaji about it. And he said he would ask Swami for his opinion about it.
You mean they're already talking about our marriage?
I suppose so, because from the ashram I came here. So I really don't know what the outcome about this is. Maybe when I go home back to tell me about it.
I just can't believe it. I mean, you have never visited the ashram before, at least not to my knowledge. And today your visit could bring such good news. I'm so happy. Sri Ram saw Sita. I was right away struck by her beauty, all through a coincidence. Maybe an hour before sleeping, I felt like Sri Ram. So today when I saw you, nothing else came to my lips, for I was referring to you.
It's nice to know. These days when we came here, I felt so much different. My darling, they have noticed a slight change in me these past 2 days. And she's been teasing me of being in love.
Have you told her anything?
No, but I have a strange feeling that she suspects I'm meeting a boy. I can just imagine what it would be like when she hears me getting married. She would tease me all day.
Do you think they'll agree to us getting married?
No, I don't think my father has anything against it. Besides, he always wants me to get married.
And why didn't you?
Maybe because I couldn't find the right person.
Do you accept that you have found him now?
Yeah.
And so the first time I saw you, I knew you were meant to be. And as I would say in this poem, as the sun rises in the morning with the sky as red as blood, I thank the Lord for what I have found. It took no time for me to say that you're mine. And now that you are, we'll be together until the end of time.
Look here. I shall visit the land.
What? Dr. Tulsidas? How can she be this? She's...
You see me talking
About what?
about love. That suppose, but I only say what I think they be talking about.
Let's shop for over this.
I don't know. And you could make him know.
What do you mean?
Are you supposed to marry her?
Why, yes.
Well, suppose I go and tell Shabu about the sister talking to a man in the resort. And suppose he comes to see who it is. And suppose he get angry.
What are you laughing?
And suppose he start to problem. I suppose you can see what I'm supposing. I suppose we go bring shampoo, and I suppose after that, he'll suppose the rest.
That's nice to hear, but as I always say, a man has all kinds of love and possible. And not only love, but respect.
Always a husband here. So I saw
One of my goals is to always love my wife to the backbone. And she should know that I love her. And I hope it would make her the happiest woman today.
Wait a minute, Romeo, Romeo! You, this is what you're doing when you come to my mouth? No one that got to play. Come on, I'll let Father deal with you. Shamubaya, and you, what does this mean?
Tulsidas!
Yes! I want to hear you encourage my sister to talk to you anymore. I'll break every bone in your body.
I know you can be good. You're the priest of this ashram and you're carrying all the girl. So we have to make a decision now.
Let's go. Yes, and you. My milk has had a different taste recently. And you'll have
And you are minimizing the respect the priest of this ashram is supposed to uphold. Let's go.
after me for a long time. Because there's a difference in the face of my corporate system.
Is this true right now?
Yes, Baba.
At least Mrs. Fisher was right. If people see her, you know what they'll think? Her brother's a wrestler and not able to control her. This is a big shame and disgrace. Not only to me, but to the entire family.
Vicky, who's this person that Shannon's talking about? Tulsidas?
Yes, that's his name. Talking with him all the time, bringing my milk late. This meeting must be stopped immediately.
Vicky, come. Are these things true?
Yes, Baba.
How long has this been happening?
A few days now.
Are you fond of him? Should I take that as a yes?
She's not even afraid to say it.
Can we take a few to say about you?
Yes, Baba.
Vicky, I'm so glad for you. I went to the office this morning to ask the Tulsidas and hand in marriage to that pastor.
But you had known about this.
Yeah, she told me. Data, you think your duty as a brother is protecting your sister's honor. I'm glad to know that she has a brother who will allow her to go astray.
I still feel displeased with myself.
It's all right, Maya. You must be brave. You didn't know.
I'm sorry, babe. If I had known, I wouldn't have had the cause to embarrass you. I'm really sorry. I'm also very glad, for soon you'll be going to your husband. And then maybe I'll go for the milk myself.
I miss you too. I feel sad to know that I won't be able to serve you now and to take care of Father. Well, when I used to call you, I really didn't mean it.
It's always nice to know a sister quarrels on her brother-in-law. When that comes, I'll cry with you.
Oh, crying with joy. I'm going to take my medicine and fix them right.
And I'm going out for rest and practice in the week. See y'all later.
Yes, I knew something like this was coming up.
Are you glad for me?
I every woman something.
What are you talking about?
What more than that do you want to hear? Do you know what will happen if the news breaks out to the people? They will have no more faith in this ashram. I told you, this level of intelligence is not up to the standard necessary for me to be in such a position.
And you're not in a position to make such a conclusion. Is it Ragnar you're referring to?
Yes.
Well, it's only now I'm seeing Tulsidas after the ceremony. So I could not get the breaking news to him earlier.
What news?
Ragnar's father and I have agreed to the wedding of Tulsidas and Ragnar.
What? Ragnar Tulsidas will be married?
I was waiting to break the news to you earlier. I know it will make me so much happy.
Yes, Swamiji, I'm so happy. Thank you, Swamiji. I'm coming back just now.
But I was supposed to marry her.
God is supposed.
Are you saying that I don't love her?
Doesn't depend on whether you love her, but whether she loves you.
That's not fair.
Well then, nothing is fair for you. Why are you so jealous of Tulsidas?
Somebody is not being jealous. For all the time you've been so fond of Tulsidas that we almost forgot that it exists in this ashram. What was so wrong with me that I was not made a priest?
And then, when someone takes a position like that, you have to know what he's about in order to enlighten the people. So, they can know that they're being taught about by someone who's learning. If someone goes about teaching in a way where the people will have difficulty in understanding, then he will only be wasting his time.
Are you saying that I'm ignorant of what I'm about?
Maybe. And that's what the difference is between Tulsidas and you. And that's where he belongs. He is respected in every way you can think of. And he never argues with his guru. Kundan, I've never had to talk to any of my students this way. But when someone develops a hatred and jealousy, he can never be trusted. And today I go beyond my limits to say that you can never be compared to the people of Tulsidas. And if you continue to show hatred towards him or anyone else, then I shall not tolerate any such behavior here from you.
Swami, today indirectly you are advising me to leave because of someone who you consider to be as respectable as you think, but who to my mind does not deserve being here.
I won't have you say such thing about people in here. Maybe if you leave here, Kundan, it will be for your own good.
Swami, but today a guru has turned away his student. But I swear, I'll go along the necessary teachings and come back and prove to you that Tulsidas is nothing that you think. I'll prove to you that I'm better than him.
Maybe if you inculcate the right teachings, you wouldn't have to even think like that. I honestly hope you'll learn.
Swami, when that day comes, you will realize what I'm saying. Give all your praise to Tulsidas. I'm leaving to come back and teach him.
Ratna? Ale, Ratna? Ratna? Bring me a thali.
Look, it's right here.
Oh, thanks. Ratna, I want the gift.
Look, my husband, it's right here.
Ratna, I need matches.
Look, here.
That makes me look even more beautiful.
Why do you keep calling me right here? You are supposed to make yourself totally involved and uninterrupted while offering praise to everyone.
Yes, my loving, charming, and dictating wife. We must all be faithful and loving towards Bhagwan, and in turn he will give us the blessings we seek from him. He also said that man should be faithful towards his wife, so that she in turn will be influenced to return the affection he has shown towards her. Tell me, how can I differentiate between the two? I have to show the same affection towards both, so Bhagwan and you are similar. How can I worship one and leave the other?
What a nice speech. But you can't compare him with Bhagwan. He cannot be compared to anyone.
We all know that. But I always say I'll give my wife the same love I would give to Bhagwan. From the first time I saw you, I knew you were going to be my wife. And I always take that to be Bhagwan's word.
Yes, he controls everything. He knows what will happen and he causes it to happen. But you can't.
He's never pleased with those who mistreat and don't love their wives. For their husbands are their support. And if that support falls, would they fall too? And I wouldn't want to see you fall. I want to love my wife in a totally different way. And I'll give you no cause to worry. Wouldn't you like to know that your husband loves you?
Yes, but
Ah, don't you bother with that. Bhagwan knows best. He'll provide for us even if it starts to get dark.
You're to be my support and you don't want to work then?
Ah, don't you worry with that. Like I said, Bhagwan knows best. He'll provide for us in church today if it starts to get dark.
There isn't much I can say. But aren't you not coming offering a prayer?
I'm going to do it, but you'll sit next to me and we'll both do it together.
But I have to.
Come on. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now I can have a good glass of milk. That's like a good one. Excuse me. I'm like a good husband, I wouldn't go to work today. Yes, like a loving and faithful husband, I want to stand by my wife all the time.
Look how many days you're staying home already. What would a boss think of you?
Oh, he would serve a perfect husband, always there to support my wife.
Having a loving but not working husband? Do you think that accept
It hasn't anything to do with whether they accept. So long as you know for a fact that your husband loves you, then there isn't anything to worry about, isn't it? And you do accept, don't you?
I accept, but you have to accept that you must learn so that...
I agree I'll have to learn, but I can do that some other time. Learning takes a long time and I'll have to gear myself for that, okay?
You have to learn from now. How do you expect to upgrade the house when you carry on like this?
By then I would have already graduated.
It's not a time for jokes, Lucy. You must go to work. If you so believe in Bhagwan, then you must work. He says one must earn his living. Please, you're working with people. What do you think you'll see not going to work regularly? Please, Lucy, you must go to work.
But what would you think?
There's nothing to think about. You know that I love you very much. I'll be at home doing the house chores, and I'll be thinking about you only until you come back home. Please, Tulsi, you must go to work.
But you know I can't bear being away from you for so long.
I know, but you have to try. I'll be looking out for you until you come back
You
home.
see, you're going to be punishing yourself.
No, I'm not. You must go now. Come on.
Would you miss me?
You know I will. Come on. Go on. You'll be late.
I'll see you after work. But then it's never a nice thought to have when you remember you have to sit in a store watching saris and shalwars.
That's your job. And you have to respect it. And I find nothing is wrong with working in a store.
Acha, if you say so, I'll take leave of my beautiful wife and go to, as you say, work. As soon as I'm finished, I'll come running straight over. You look at me this afternoon?
Of course I will.
I'll see you after work then.
Okay.
Bye. Doctor? Hello, doctor? Yeah.
But you didn't go to work.
I went to work, but as soon as I got there, a man brought his wife to purchase a sari for her. He asked me to choose one, and as I was going through the set, I saw this one and I liked it. He also said he liked it for her. So I told him not to say it any longer. I picked it up, charged it, and ran straight to him. Don't you bother about that. I bought it because I think it's lovely, and also because I love you. Come on, take it. Come on. Right now.
मन यही टूट जाए, अपनों से अखियों का तार टूट जाए, तार टूट जाए। मैं तो बना पपीहा तेरे प्यार में, मैं तो बना पपीहा तेरे प्यार में, तीनों कैसे मैं तुमको पुकारे बिना, वो तीनों कैसे मैं तुमको पुकारे बिना, रहूं कैसे मैं तुमको मेरा मन तुम्हारे बिना। बसंत नहीं कलियों से खेले, कंधा के घर में लगे सितारों के मेले, सितारों के मेले। आके बसंत नहीं कलियों से खेले, कंधा के घर में लगे सितारों के मेले, सितारों के मेले। कैसे देखेंगे नैना नई चांदनी, कैसे देखेंगे नैना नई चांदनी, नई चुनरी में तुमको सिंगार बिना, नई चुनरी में तुमको सिंगार बिना, रहूं कैसे मैं तुमको निहार बिना, मेरा मन।
Let's buy you a lovely pair of bangles.
Come on, move! I didn't do something over there. Come on, run left! Run there now, where are you? Namaste, man. Namaste, Marty.
Namaste.
There are men doing just outside the window. They're drunk just outside, dancing, looking straight through the window. Singing some kind of song. Rahul Kaise Mein or something like that. Enjoying themselves. I was moving the car from here. When they saw me, they didn't want to stop. So I threatened them with my stick until they ran out. What caused them to go on like that?
Nothing. Let me get you a glass of milk and I can talk about what you did.
Yeah, that'll be fine for the rest of the day.
Well, I was about to.
Oh, he forgot something and he came back to get it. Here.
I was working all the day. I got so accustomed to being served to my milk that it was hard for me to get accustomed to starving myself. I've put so much work trying not to feel starving. My faithful brother-in-law, how are you keeping?
Well, as good as I feel I am, and I feel great, all thanks to the love of your sister. How's your resting program going?
I'm in the best of health as usual. And you, Ben, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. How is Father and Rita?
Rita is alright, but Itaji...
What's wrong with him?
Well, Ben, that's the reason for my baby. He's not so well.
What do you mean?
Well, he's become sick over the past few days. He's taken to bed and just lying there all day.
Is it very serious?
Well...
Tell me, Graham. Tell me.
Well, he's taken to bed and he hardly eats, but it's not as serious as it might sound. I thought I could come and tell you, and he's asking for you most of the time.
But she can't go now.
But Tulsidas, Father is sick. He really wants to see her.
I agree, but it's difficult. Think of what will happen to me if she goes.
Graham, I feel like crying on hearing Father is sick. To know how I used to take care of him. Nothing would grieve me more than if I go and visit him. But you have to realize and understand that I'm married now, and I'm under my husband's order. Maybe you'll try to work with something and then I'll be able to go with it.
Ashram, I'm also sorry to hear that he's ill. But you have to understand and also try to make him understand. Maybe she can visit him after 15 days, but now it's difficult.
Ashram, please, try to make Father understand.
Ben, what more can I do? He asked me to go like a son, and we're trying to go together. Now we're going to do the video. I'm trying to make Father understand that it's not a conflict. So that's life. I'm sure I wouldn't build my business, but nor the problem.
Shambu, I'm sorry, but I promise you I'll let her come after 15 days.
Shambhaya, an Indian woman is to her husband in every respect. Please, give all my love to Father. I love him.
Come back and have lunch and then you can go.
It'll be nice to taste some food cooked by my sister.
How could you do such a thing?
Doctor, you know I can't bear being away from you for too long.
That's all you think about. My father is sick, and my brother has traveled from so far to let me know that he wants to see me, and you don't want me to go.
But Doctor, how could you? I love you, and I remember we were bound to be one.
You do mad enough. Aren't you going back to work?
I don't feel like going back to work.
You never feel. You'd have to, because I need you to buy some groceries for me. Here, take this, buy whatever is available, and come back early.
But Ratna, I don't have to go.
You have to, because I need the groceries.
Yeah, you look home for me this afternoon.
Yeah, come back early.
I'll be back earlier than you may think. Ratna? I told you I'll be back earlier than you may think. But Ratna, I don't have to go to work.
You have to.
Tomorrow. I just want to go
Don't
to
let
work,
me.
please.
Come on, you got to go. What's wrong? You got early.
Jerry doesn't interest me much, so I decided to come back early. Where's Tulsidas?
Oh, he went back to work.
I don't know what to do. Father is really sick and he really wants to see you.
Is it so serious?
Yes, but I didn't want to interfere with you and him. He really loves you and being away from you would be punishment for him. So Father told me that I must bring you back.
Shamamaya, I will let you down. Father's mission simply will be fulfilled.
What do you mean?
I'll go with you.
What Tulsidas?
I don't worry about him. He won't be back until late this evening and I'll leave him alone.
But what would he say?
It won't matter then. I'll take care of that.
But I don't want him to think that I'm taking you away from him.
I don't worry about that. Come on, let's make that for you.
प्यार का ये एक ही तार का सितार है, प्यार का ये एक ही तार का सितार है। तुलसी के चार में रचना दीवानी, तुलसी के चार में रचना दीवानी, तुलसी की रचना को कंगना निशानी, कंगना निशानी। मोहा जैसा प्यार मेरा कभी लागे कंगना, उसके लिए दौड़ के ले आया हूँ मैं कंगना, उसके लिए दौड़ के ले आया हूँ मैं कंगना। मैया जल्दी देख लो मुझे सैया के अंगना, उसके लिए
Ratna? Ariyo, Ratna! Ratna? Ariyo, Ratna! Look what I brought you, a lovely pair of bangles. Ratna? 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 Where has she gone? Ratna? Ratna? Ratna?
My dear husband, I don't want you to feel that I'm dishonest to you. You are my husband, and I'll give to you at all times the respect that you should be given. On this occasion, I ask for your forgiveness, as my emotions have gotten the better of me. I couldn't help leaving you with my sick father. I ask you to take good care of yourself until I return. Your loving wife, Ratna.
Ratna, you can't do this to me. Ratna, you don't know how much I love you. Ratna, I'm coming to bring you back.
Betty.
Mother? Mother?
I can never forget that.
Mama? Mama?
Don't worry, my child. I'm accustomed to it. What's wrong, Beta?
Someone has been jumping from how long around in their voice? Next door, run from the house next door. That's why it's come here.
Maybe I am, but I'm sure he won't escape from you.
Let me catch him. Up now. It's you. Tulsidas, you're jumping from how long, but why?
You? What are you doing here?
I came to see you and I couldn't find the right house.
You could have been injured. I'll walk for you.
Tulsidas says, God bless you, Beta.
Baba, you were true just now.
You got the way did you leave? I told you to wait.
I left a note for you. I came to see my sick father who's in bed. Why did you call me? I told you I'd be back soon.
But Martha, you know I can't bear the thought of you being away from me.
That's why you came over to me like this, going from house to house, and you climbed up a snake that ain't far enough.
That's not.
What does people say? You can't do it on me. You have bred a star like this to look for me. It could be shameful that other people would tease me just because I came to see my sick father.
Martha, you don't know how much I love you. Look, I brought you a lovely pair of mangas. And on reading your note, I felt like my heart was being shattered.
You don't really love me. You are lusting after me. Uncontrolled lust.
Ratna!
Lust. You want me to be near to you all the time so that you can show me your love. I don't consider that love. If you had given that love to Bhagwan, maybe you would be a different voice today.
Ratna, you were telling me that?
What else is there to say? You didn't want me to visit my sick father just because you want to see me.
But I love you. But I love you. Look, I brought these for you.
I don't need it. My father's already died, man. And you shall be back again. I don't want to see you.
Ratna, you don't know how much I love you, Ratna. You can't do this to me, Ratna. Please.
Go! Let me cheer out and cheer out your love in it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't cry, Ratna. Everything will be okay.
After hearing your words and looking at you, I didn't see the Ratna in you. Instead, I saw a demon, a skeleton looking at me. I felt afraid and I couldn't believe that you would have turned like that. I'm going in search of Sri Ram to share my love, even if it takes a lifetime. Tulsidas.
Betty, I'm going. I never thought this would have happened. Samu, take care of everybody. My father's leaving this world.
You can't leave us
I'm going. A good deed will be done by Tulsidas. Have faith. Take care of my children. Take care.
We have a lot of delicacies out there in the back. I know you may be thirsty or a bit hungry, and you have an opportunity to partake in all these wonderful things that we have. So, as soon as the time... Tulsidas, Tulsidas, what causes you to be in such a condition?
I'm in search of Sri Ram.
You really want to see him?
I've been looking for him for a long time now. Could you guide me to him?
Sri Ram ke darshan kyun karta hai? Why do you want to see Sri Ram?
I want to give all my love to him, to be devoted to him. Please let me see him.
Beta, when one goes to the extent that you have gone in search of Sri Ram, then it will be only for good purposes.
I want to give all my love to him, to become a true devotee. Please let me see him.
Anyone like you, who seem to be so devoted to go straight, in order to see and be near you, you have to go in search
For wherever Ram Katha is conducted, where his name is being praised, his presence is there.
But how will I know him?
His devoted disciple, Hanumanji will be present. He is first, always, to be there. You can talk to him.
Acha. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram.
Chalo beta, chalo. Go. Let your conscience be your guide. Go in front of Sri Ram.
The chief is the prince of one. You must first read the Vedas. After you read the Vedas, you have to learn to read the Upanishads. And after you read the Upanishads, you have to learn to read your Shastras. And after you read all these books, then fools! You don't want to say having the knowledge fight about Bhagwan?
Guru, fools! They never widen. It seems you are having company. You should keep them nice.
I hope I'm in the right place. I've searched all over for a place where Sri Ram Katha is being conducted.
Oh, you're in the right place. Sri Ram Katha is conducted here. If you want to learn, you can stay and Guruji teach you all that you need to know.
I was told to go in search of Sri Ram Katha so that they can worship and offer praises to him.
Sri Ram Katha is conducted here. Guruji has published all his studies. I know when share his knowledge with the people.
But the people, they...
Don't worry about the people. They'll learn someday. Guruji patience extend beyond all horizon. Thus, he is willing to go slowly in sharing and practice knowledge.
But they seem not to understand what was going on, so they decided to...
That's life. Someday they're wrong. You must be tired after walking all that distance. Why don't you still have some rest?
That's all right. But I'm prepared to walk much further than this in order to find Sri Ram. I have a strange feeling I've seen you before.
Many people say the same thing. Very up the nose. This is
Aren't you a Gopi? Gopi?
I'm Gopi. How do you know me?
I'm Tulsidas.
Tulsidas?
And you are Kundana.
I'm Kundana. What are you doing here?
I want to give all my love to Sri Ram, to be totally involved with him, and to look for his katha. I have walked miles. Why are you laughing? What's wrong? What's wrong?
My words, Swami's words is coming to pass.
What words?
I told Swami one day I couldn't have better than you.
But
Today you are guided right to my teachings. Now, I would have to be able to teach you. No, but you, at my mercy, you have traveled miles and ended up in my hands.
But I didn't come for you to teach me. I came in search of Ram. His presence is where his name is being praised.
Well, how do you expect to see Sri Ram without having knowledge about the forest?
I agree that knowledge must be sought before, but it must be obtained from someone who is competent.
What are you trying to say?
People just don't walk up to a teacher who is competent. They would stay and have their knowledge widened.
Are you saying that I'm incompetent of what I'm about?
Some people went away. Some got bored too early on because of the same reason.
What reason?
They couldn't understand the language.
What? Do you know what you're saying?
You said that a scholar should always write in a form of language that is above the people's average. And I've always disputed that. I understand everything you have said to them now. I have nothing against you. But if you want to reach the people, you just have to break it up to their level.
You want to embarrass Guru?
And you have to learn to rise up. You're in no position to say what should be done.
You're in no qualified position whatsoever.
But I want to say...
I thought you think you should be away as far as possible from here.
As far as possible.
I want to say what I thought was right.
We are the and we have no benefit.
Swamiji, Babaji...
Yes, I was not speaking of nonsense already. I don't think I have any more soil in my ears.
You have nonsense already.
And furthermore, come go. Keep away as far as possible from here.
Far as possible.
Go, please,
Dear God, from the blessings of you, I know how much you have suffered. But that's life. Do you really want to see Sri Ram?
Did you guide me to this?
Beta.
The old Brahmin! Hanumanji, please, I would really like to have a meal with you. Please, Hanumanji.
Your wishes will be fulfilled. Go up to Chitraku and sit under the tree by the riverside, and your wishes will be fulfilled. Grind a chandan and you will see Sri Ram.
But Hanumanji, how would I know him?
When you see me, you will know it's him.
Dhanyavad. Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram! Jai Shri Ram.
a good wrestler?
I am. Ow! Come on, take it easy.
But if you are, how did you lose your match?
I didn't lose. It's just that I received more punches than he did. Ow! What the hell are you doing?
I'm getting to the mark on the punches.
What? You have to do it all touching?
I'll try.
Tell me, how did you reach here?
I'm staying in the area.
You're staying in an area?
Yes, Guru Kundan.
Guru Kundan? What on earth are you doing?
I'm telling
Standing my foot without touching?
You said not to.
I said nothing. Are you finished?
A long time ago.
So what are you doing?
I'm counting.
Counting you! Ow! Come and sit here. You're saying about Kundan?
Huh? Guru Kundan. He's not practicing in the area.
Practicing? Kundan? As a guru?
Huh? He has completed all his studies and now sharing knowledge with people. He's so devoted.
Devoted? Kundan? Ah, so that's why I've been seeing the two of you in the land this fella.
Huh? Long time see you also. How come in this area?
I was sent by Ratna in search of Tulsidas. I didn't know where to look. I walked long distances until I heard about this wrestler who no one could beat. So I took up the challenge.
And it still remains a fact.
What?
That nobody can beat
You!
you.
How did you reach here even?
Just like you. I heard about this famous wrestler who no one could beat. So I went to see who would take up the challenge. Not knowing you would. You cannot be right.
Stop the giggles before I make you stop. Sophie, I don't know what to do. I have to find Tulsidas at any cost, but I've given my promise for Ratna.
Tulsidas, you said?
You didn't hear me say so twice?
I wasn't concentrating. He recently visited us.
Did he? Where is he now?
I don't know. He came causing some confusion, and we didn't see him back. He said he wanted to see Sri around.
But didn't he give any indication as to where he was going?
No, we left before him. I know he walked for miles, and is prepared to walk much more. Thus, he could be as far as possible from here.
But I have to find him.
Well, you will go spelling in the way the taxi might have left. I know where he's gone. Maybe you never find him. I'm just going to help you.
But what about Ratna?
Just that? You can't go looking out the place for him. Come on, let's make some food. Maybe a tour up or something.
But how would I be able to...
Come on. You'll explain to her, she'll understand. Maybe he's seeking Sri Ram right now. Explain to her, she'll understand.
Are you sure I'll get something?
Probably. You never know. Come on, let's make some food.
Sri Ram, as I take on this immense task of translating the Ramayana from Sanskrit to Hindi, a task which I may not be capable of, but of which I'll try to my fullest, I ask for your blessings and inspiration. I ask that you guide my hand and my pen, and to make my knowledge widen as I go along.
Every day he just sits and becomes lost in his thoughts of the holy and precious Tulsidas. Every day is the same thing as a piece of God. It's aggravating.
But Guru, how can you allow it to continue?
Nahin. Something must be done. Something not as to hurt him, but embarrassing. Yes, embarrassing.
That sounds good. But what would it be?
Let me think. Let me think. I have got it.
What is it?
Good. You would go and steal the treasures from mine. Jordan?
Yes, Guru. That is left and right.
But it must be done tonight. I would like to see his face tomorrow when you realize it's gone.
He might not even have a face.
Let's go.
But it got like a tail.
What? You know what you were saying?
Huh? It could be Hanumanji.
Hanumanji? What could he be doing? Nonsense. Can't be. Tulsidas is just an ordinary person. He cannot be protected by someone as powerful as Hanuman.
Nahi Guru, it's true. He's been protected by Hanumanji.
Oh! What are you watching out here?
Yes, Guru.
More. Tulsidas is not protected by Hanuman.
Yes, Guru.
We have to think of something else. Now go and have some rest. Nonsense. Tulsidas is protected by Hanuman. What a joke. I'll get him something.
Guru, Guru, Guru!
What are you shouting about?
Guru, the Prince funeral procession head this way.
The Prince funeral procession? Oh, Prince!
Huh? They're almost here. You'll have to be very calm and give the dead his last blessing.
sorry, I didn't know.
You're
apologies.
sorry? The woman is in grief and you're making fun. Would you learn?
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You didn't? You claim to be so great? Why don't you bring your husband back to life?
But Kundani, you don't...
Huh? Prove you're great.
Kundani, you don't expect me to do that?
But would you only embarrass him?
No, that's right. He claims being protected by her man. Well, it isn't fitting for a system of that power now. What a coward you are. Don't you want to see your proceed as you claim? A devoted disciple of Sri Ram is always held in dungeon means. Well, you cannot be helped. I saw through you from the beginning. You're only fooling the people.
But this is being unfair.
At last, that what comes from your mouth. You were unfair all the time. Today, it's my turn. Only someone who is inspired by someone can read wonders. You claim to be inspired and let people believe that. But of today, there's good. You are exposed. Why delay the procession? Let's go.
Nahi, wait. Today I have been ridiculed in public. My devotion to Sri Ram has been questioned. But before this procession leaves, I'll offer prayers. If I fail in raising the dead, then you can all call me a fraud. If I succeed, then only Sri Ram will know the sincerity of my devotion.
What a hope! You will only be wasting people's time.
Nothing is wrong if you're in a drive.
What is wrong with you?
about prestige. I don't think I want to be with you anymore. Don't push me for it.
Shampoo?
I searched your room. Ratna asked me to find you. She asked me to bring you back. I really love you.
Yeah, it's alright, Shampoo. And it's not that I hate her. It's because of her I'm now living this type of life. I cannot go back to the life of a family person. Tell her I wish her all the happiness there is. I'll never forget her. And I do hope she'll understand.
What are you doing here? This is not a place for discussion.
But Conrad, I was asking you something.
Let's look someplace else, not here. And you Tulsidas, I don't want to see you anymore.
But
Why
are you so obstinate?
You heard me loud and clear. And furthermore, that Brahmani claim not translated was to reach the people. Our users show it's correct and it will be accepted.
But then I never thought you'd go so low as to question me about something like that. I was inspired to do that.
I told you already that you were a fraud. And I will go all out to prove that. Your Brahman is what the people have to become adapted to. If it's not a true and blessed book, then the people will only be reading something that is not accepted. Can't you see that?
But Kundan, you're not in a position to make such a conclusion.
You can say it, but you have to prove that the Raman is worthy. And now, but Kundan, you can't. Shut up! No!
Acham. Hey, Sriram. Your servant is again calling upon you in a time of need.
महादेव मेरी लाज रहे, हे महादेव मेरी लाज रहे, मेरी लाज रहे, तेरा राज रहे, हे महादेव मेरी लाज रहे। शहर कंठ में नाग गले में आग नयन में, फिर भी अमृत तुम्हीं लुटाते इस त्रिभुवन में। आज भक्त पर भीड़ पड़ी है, आज भक्त पर भीड़ पड़ी है, फिर तुम कहाँ विराज रहे, हे महादेव मेरी लाज रहे, मेरी लाज रहे, तेरा राज रहे, हे महादेव मेरी लाज रहे। नाथ बता दो इस मंदिर में विश्वनाथ हो, आज दिखा दो कोई मस्जिद का उसके साथ हो। रही गरीबी भक्तों की, फिर रही गरीबी भक्तों की, फिर कैसे शरीफ निवाज रहे, हे महादेव मेरी लाज रहे, मेरी लाज रहे, तेरा लाज रहे, हे महादेव मेरी लाज
Are you sure you're going to change? Do you accept that Tulsidas is greater than you? Then apologize and try to kill him. Tulsidas, please forgive me, please.
Good lad, I have nothing against you. All I wanted you to do was to accept the simple truth and to let go of your ego. My life is fully devoted to Sri Ram. There is no better note and better time for me to leave, seeing that you have now learned.
Leaving? Why?
You can't leave! You can't!
I have to. I cannot come back to the life of a family person. Because of you, my life has changed. I thank you very much for that, but I cannot give up my devotion to Sri Ram. I wish you all the best in everything.
Tulsidas, माफ कीजिए, माफ कीजिए. I beg for your forgiveness. Please, please forgive me. I plotted against you and this is not that I embarrass you. I spoke ill about you so many times. Lord, that you be so kind and gracious to me. Oh, what a fool I am. As of today, I swear, I'll be a staunchest follower. You're indeed a great poet and a learned guru. I bow to you. Please consider
Tulsidas, speak. I do Tulsidas will always remember you. Tulsidas, I also ask for forgiveness. All the embarrassment I caused you. Please, I beg of you.
It's all right. I have nothing against any of you. I wish you all the happiness there is. I wish you all the best. Shamu, take care of yourself. Ratna, please wipe away your tears. Do not be distraught. My love for you remains boundless. You are indeed a paragon of fidelity and high moral values. And my admiration for your wisdom and selflessness is beyond words. Today I see you not as a mere mortal, but as a true Devi, an angel with a divine touch that can transform copper into gold. From the depths of Maya, where I was like a sinking ship about to be devoured by the raging sea, you have been my beacon, illuminating my path towards safety and freedom. Like a reverend guru, you paved the way for me to meet my Ram. I'm so indebted to you. How can I ever forget you? There can be no greater honor for me than to place you on a pedestal and continuously pay homage to you, my teacher. From then, Gopi, Shaku, I'm deeply moved by your appreciation and concern for me. Please understand that no longer can I be drawn to the fleeting joys of material life. Because of you, my life has changed. I thank you very much for that. Today I can live only for my Ram. But fear not. I will never be separated from you, and neither you from me. For the Ram that has stolen my heart away also lingers in the core of your soul. One day when you become intoxicated with his divine love, you too will experience inexpressible bliss. Constantly think about him. Chant his name. Submit completely to him. And I'm sure you will come to you. It is my duty. It is my duty to share the love of God with all mankind. And so, my destiny lies wherever tree God desires me to go. Hey, Shri Ram.
Brothers and sisters, and our children, this is what Nirvana does. We have been doing it for 5 straight years. We've had Harishchandra Taramati, we've had Meera, and today we've had play par excellence, Tulsidas. For now, only the famous ones you know. But I will take this opportunity to allow you to know them a little bit more. I have these 2 lovely young ladies here, Angela and Darshni, who will be helping me with the awards for appreciation for the magnificent effort by these great, talented actors, actresses. Our first one is Anila Ramsuni. Dancers, Divya Sijatan. Dancer again, Amla Singh. Dancer again, Arupa Sijatan. And our 4th dancer, Shivani Prasad. Young Gopi, Yashpal Budran. Young Kundan, Philip Nanhuri. Young Tulsidas, Neil Singh. And also Sriram. Geeta, the distraught mother and wife, Indra Ramsamy. The individual who died and resurrected, Dave Singh.
He was up for second man.
Babaji, Shamla. Pitaji acted actually a number of roles. No other than an individual who dedicated his time, his effort for humanitarian work. No other than Bhai Bharat Ramji. Shambhu Avichal Singh. Gopi, the Vice President of the Nirvana Humanitarian Foundation, Rajendra Kumar. Kundan. Tonight you have seen him in a different role. He is one of the best that we have in New York City. He's a drummer, tabla player, actor, and an individual of very high moral values. He is the one who produced this magazine. Ramesh Devchan. beautiful, lovely, exquisite. What more? She came for the past 3 months religiously for practices. The director of this play is highly disciplined, and she was coming at least 3 days per week in the evening. She has her husband to look after, she has her children to look after, but because she loves what we do, she came and she performed at the highest level you can think about. No other than Bahine Nalini Bhutran from Bhutan. Nirvana is an organization that does not give away accolades easily, because there is so much cynicism in the society, because everybody is giving their friends and their brothers and their family awards. We take time and we select. Up to this day, I haven't given Rameshji an award. The next award before I call on Tulsidas would be given to my brother, Bhai Shamla. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening would have not been so beautiful, so soul-stirring, so even mind-boggling, if you think that what ordinary children from Guyana and Trinidad can do coming up in the society and reaching this level of excellence. It all galvanized and came together as a result of the effort of one dedicated, loving, highly disciplined, highly skilled actor, director, and also the individual who wrote the play. I introduce to you no other than our beloved Mahadev Shivraj. Before we come to an end, I just want to tell you a little of Mahadevji, and I'll ask him to say something. Because when we planned this play, many Guyanese or many of our local people, they don't go to see Broadway plays. Here you have an example and a taste so that you can go out there and see the wonderful plays they have. We will continue to produce these wonderful programs for you every single year. They are very clean and they are the very highest standards you can think about in terms of culture, and we always invite you to return to see something of real value. Mahadev Shivraj actually started out in 1987 in Guyana. His talent was observed at the famous National Cultural Center, where he took part in many outstanding plays. Not only as an actor, he also directed a number of plays. And he won a variety of awards for his skill in different roles. Stage manager, writer, costume specialist, actor. He looks very humble, but he also took part in Cosby's show. He was also one of the behind-the-scenes actor in the movie Siege, acted with Denzel Washington, and another movie that was done by the famous Anthony Hopkins. I'm getting it interested. Ladies and gentlemen, Nirvana is extremely grateful to this talented, but we have observed very shy, very simple, very humble young man. Thank you very much for doing this great job for Nirvana. And I have great pleasure in asking you to say a few words.
Om Shanti. I'm a peaceful soul, just like you. I love it. Humility is one of the best words and best qualities one can have. I'm not the best as yet. I hope I will be sometime though. When we look at the world these days, it's very difficult to find the divine virtues that the deities once had when they walked the face of the earth. But at this time in the history of the world, it has become possible for us to have those values again. But what we need to do is to look inside ourselves and to recognize that I, the soul, not this physical costume, but the soul who is using this body, the original qualities that I have is of peace and love, and happiness and contentment, and honesty, and purity, and divinity. And when I recognize that, and I bring that into my awareness, then every action and every thought and every deed that I do will have a touch of those qualities. I always dream of a world when everybody will be happy and loving, and I know that time will come again in the history of the world, because time is cyclic, it's not linear, and the cycle will rotate, and again we'll come to that time when the ecosystem was in balance, and when we enjoy heaven on this earth. But we can still enjoy heaven on earth now if we keep in mind that awareness that I just spoke about. And so I wish that everyone here that witnessed this play, who saw a transformation taking place in a man who was called Tulsidas, who was an ordinary human being, who walked the face of the earth, who was maybe not as lustful as Ratna put it, but who couldn't do without her because of his love. But when he focused that love that he had for that human being towards God, then the whole transformation took place in his life. And he became so devoted that he didn't even want to have any more material things. All he wanted was to have the Lord. And if we have the Lord in our life, then no matter what storms may come, they will only come to make us climb higher. Because every time we pass a test, we become stronger and more powerful. And I wish that we all will be powerful and loving. And I got a few things, just bear with me please. Don't anybody try to be an actor, or else you'll be very, very poor. So 95% unemployment rate in the acting profession, so think twice. I have to mention that this play couldn't be possible with me alone. I met some real wonderful people, and I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed the whole process of this rehearsal period and of doing the play tonight. But I want to thank everybody for giving me such a wonderful time. Ravi, Shabichal, Indra, Bharat, Rajendra Kumar, Ratna. I have a very dedicated wife. She's sitting somewhere. This wife is very, very dedicated. I think you should give her a round of applause. If you have her husband here, you know that you got a good wife. And I got to tell you too that I've worked with many stage managers in many plays, but the most humble and the most simple and the most loving, the one who smiles all the time, and I love smiling. People ask me, how can I be happy so much all the time? So, but if I'm God's child, how can I be vexed? I have to be happy because God is always happy. He never gives us anything bad. Okay. But I think I have to, because, but then you can mention her again. But I have to introduce you to, I know Sarah will introduce her again, but I have to introduce Parvati, our stage manager. She was the bomb. There she is. Look at her, smiling and doing that. And I don't know everybody by name, I remember faces. These guys I know. But the guy who did the song and the guy who did the lights, Amit and Mark, please come, please. They were the best. And once again, I thank you very much. And I want to ask you that whenever Nirvana Foundation has a production, when you hear it's a play, come and see it, because it won't always be Tulsidas, it will be something else. And I feel that theater that you saw tonight is the greatest forum for teaching, because there is always more morals that you can learn, things that you can always learn by seeing, especially kids. I mean, not only kids, but thank you very much. Om Shanti.
We have just 2 more awards to give out. One, Amit Singh. You just simply cannot understand what they've been doing backstage. Had it not been for these individuals and the lovely Parvati, this play would have been nothing. And then we have the sound expert and engineer, no other than Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, time is going. Thank you very much for being patient. Thank you for enjoying the show. Thank you for supporting Nirvana. Come back again.